Hey guys, so this is a little weird for me, okay? So I am right now getting ready for a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament tonight. It's my local, it's nothing too crazy. But I'm recording this the night before I start going to level up 3. And that is because we're going to be leaving at like 7 in the morning. It's going to be crazy early. I don't want to be loud and talking and all that stuff when everyone else is trying to sleep. So I just wanted to say, like, this is going to be like a traveling vlog of what happened at Level Up. I'm super excited. I've had a great start for my weekend. Like I said, tonight we're doing some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, hopefully get some games in, some trades in. Last night we did a remote duel with Nim Nim or Gage. Super cool. I'm a big fan of his and he's such a homie. Absolute king. We had some fun games.
I will activate Appo.
Yeah. I shall then activate Instant Fusion. Pay 1k.
Sure.
Alright. Goody, goody, goody.
Oh, that's a hell of a card, yep.
I showed him my background. We talked for a little bit. Super fun. I hope I get to do that again.
Immediately?
Yes, it did. I can. Whoa! Oh my god, dude. Looks like it looks like every white girl background, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I had that same lighting fixture in college, bro.
And then I hope I get to meet him in person sometime. If I ever go to like a bigger Yu-Gi-Oh event, you know. But nevertheless, let's hop on into it. The Level Up vlog. I hope you guys enjoy. This is going to be so fun. It's been so long since I've been to a big event like that. There's going to be Fatality, Goblin, Epic Gabriel, Sen/Best Ness. So I'm excited. In fact, I play Best Ness projected round 2 if I win my first game. So we'll see how that goes. You guys already know. I don't quite yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and all that nonsense. All right. Hey guys. So we made it to the hotel. This is really weird for me. I don't usually like vlog or anything. So this is unique. But yeah, we made it to the hotel. It is a pretty nice hotel. Let me get you the once over. It's pretty nice. So I'm having a blast. We just got in, and then we just had continental breakfast from the hotel. Pretty expensive, but pretty good. Pretty good. I cannot lie. Again, pretty expensive. I don't know if we'll have it every morning, but we'll have it probably most mornings, I imagine. So we're going to get going. We got doubles in about 40 minutes. We're only about 5 minutes away from the hotel, but he's waiting for me outside. Or in the lobby, I should say, actually. So I'm excited. Hopefully, I didn't actually check to see if I can film in Level Up. I'm hoping that I can. I can't imagine that I can. Anyway, I will see you guys when we get to the venue.
Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. Do, 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 shaboom. Life could be a dream. If I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me.
Okay, so round 1, winners over. We won, and then round 2, we went up against Luma and Justin21. Both of them, I think, one of them's from KC, is Yoshi, and then the other is Rob. Luma was actually going Roy and Palatena. We got 2-0'd, we suck, and then we're doing our first game of losers now. So yeah, we'll see how we do. Let's see if we can get a couple more wins.
That's why I love the moon. Every night it's there for you. It's constant. Unlike these human beings.
So we just finished day 1. Shocker. We're both out. Horrendous. Probably the biggest blunder since like the Super Bowl. It's terrible. I went 1-2. A friend of mine went 0-2. Close 0-2 though. And then 1-2. I played round 1. I played a Samus. Kind of counters my play style, so lost. Then played a Peach and I won. And then I played a Steve and decided to go Little Mac. And that was a mistake. That is a horrendous matchup. He got the stock lead and then just started building. And I just sat there for like 30 seconds letting him collect resources. And I was mentally defeated at that point. Against the Peach, losers round 1, I just started spamming down B like a bunch of times. Still won, but almost lost because of that. So, pretty bad mentality to have, I'll admit. But it just sucks because I was really trying to get farther. I really thought I could get top 32, at least from loser's side. But watching the top 32 qualifiers, it would have been, they're all really good. It would have been pretty hard, but I think doable. So big bummer. But we've got a lot of time left for the event. So we're going to do some money matches. We're going to explore more. I think I'm going to try to see if I can go to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Local just to see what they have. So that'll still be fun. We still got quite a bit to do. Sadly, though, there's no more progress in the bracket. But still got quite a bit of the weekend left. So we'll go to day 2. All right, so it's day 2. We're up bright and early. Like I said, it's a little weird doing this kind of vlog stuff. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're up for day 2. Again, we're both out. So we're just going to a bunch of money matches. Hopefully there's people there. We don't know, because it's not like a big super major. There was 180 people signed up for the event. We don't know how many people are going to be there for day 2. There's some other ladder system going on as well, so we're going to try to do that. Apparently it's just playing pretty much just a bunch of games. There's no prize, so I don't expect too many people to take it seriously, but I am. So I'm excited for that. And then we were going to try to check out a Yu-Gi-Oh! Store here, but it is closed, so that is a bummer. Pretty much what we're just going to be doing is just a bunch of money matches, so we're going to see if I can win any of those. Depending on who else is still in bracket, how many people want a money match, and how many people can money match. So look forward to that. Let's get on to day 2.
Hurry back, oh my love, hurry back, I am yours. Return to me.
That is a wrap on day 2 of Level Up and all of Level Up. Didn't get too much B-roll footage. In fact, I don't really think I got any, so I'll be reusing some of day 1 that I probably won't be using for B-roll shots. Just because like my allergies are just kicking in my butt, and so I didn't have much motivation to like get B-roll. Also, I didn't want to take too much B-roll because I felt like if I was taking a lot of B-roll of players, it would be intrusive. So that could just be a me thing. Like I said, I've not really done a vlog style thing before, especially in public. So I am getting used to it. I just wanted to do this as a beginner experience and all that, just because I thought it would be a big enough event. My overall thoughts of Level Up I'll do probably tomorrow when I'm kind of rested a bit more back home and whatnot. So right now, just quick thoughts. Super fun. I played a first attempt with Fatality. Clearly, I lost. I know, big shocker, but I did. And did a couple more money matches. Went about even with those, so that was pretty exciting. Tried the ladder thing I was talking about earlier in the vlog. It was really weird. Pretty much you just play a bunch. You had to find your own opponent, find your own setups. I was not in the mood to be yelling around trying to find people, so I just didn't even try after my first match. Other than that, though, pretty good event. I wish there was more people, but it still counted as a C tier, which does make going 1-2 a little bit more bittersweet, because first C tier back, go 1-2. So hopefully next time I won't get so low on the placements. I have a kind of a monthly-esque for my little city coming up soon in November, so I'm hoping I do really good for that. That would be exciting. Other than that, though, I will see you guys tomorrow when I'm a bit more rested up, and we'll talk a bit more about Level Up in general, my thoughts on it, what I liked, what I didn't like, all that fun stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the wrap-up. Apologies in advance for the lawnmower. The one time I have time to film the wrap-up of Level Up, everyone's deciding to mow now. So fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to try to ignore the mower.
But I bet you're wondering, why'd you take so long, buddy? Why'd you take so long, Numba, to film this wrap up for the vlog? Well, once I got home from the event, I was still a little, not feeling 100% from allergies. So I wanted to kind of wait a day or two, feel a bit better, so I can record this wrap up in a bit more energetic mood. And then in about a day or two, once I start feeling slightly physically better, the world hit me with a ton of bricks. And it's been like that for a while. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but needless to say, I've not been motivated or really able to record this until about now. Maybe a couple days ago as well. But pretty much today's been a pretty good day, aside from the mowing that's going on right now. But I really wanted to record this wrap up. I was editing the vlog footage and I need to get this wrap up done so I can actually finish the vlog in a relatively quick time. It's been almost a month, and by the time it's fully edited and published, I can imagine it's going to be over a month. But so, Numba, how did you enjoy Level Up KC3? Well, I enjoyed it a lot, to be quite honest. Minus the allergies, but that's not exactly their fault. It would have been a fantastic event if I hadn't gone 1-2. I would have probably looked back at it much more fondly. I have to say that slowly. Much more fondly, I think, is how I'd look back at it if I didn't do so poorly. But it happens, competition. You're not always at your best, and I definitely wasn't at that event. But what definitely brought my mood up, and I have no footage of this or anything I did at day 2 because of my allergies, and I wasn't feeling up to it. Even though I took my camera, I just didn't have the mentality to take it out and record anything. But the best thing, 100%, that brightened my mood was a 1st to 10 with Fatality. It was a money match, mind you. It was an expensive money match, but that's because I'm kind of known in my little circle of friends. I'm known for doing money matches, especially big ones. So I was like, well, Fatality is the player that I kind of watch for my own Falcon. He's the Falcon. And I'm probably never going to get a chance to money match him again because I doubt I'll ever go to a big enough event that he's going to be at. And it was just happenstance or a really good coincidence that he was at KC Level Up 3. So whoever made that happen, thank you. It was awesome. So I first attend him. Falcon Ditto, we just ran it the whole time because I was pretty much there to learn. I just was asking him all sorts of questions, and he was so awesome about answering and giving me really good advice. Fairly generic sometimes and very specific other times about my like personal habits, what I could change differently, what I should do out of certain options, what I did out of every state of the game. It was crazy. Well worth losing the $60, I might add. And if you want to spend $60 to get the same kind of training, if not better, you can check out Fatality's Metafy. Sure, I'll put it in the description. Why not? Just because he's doing Metafy coaching, and that's pretty much what I got, except not for an hour. I paid for a little less time, but I also technically, in some alternate universe, had a chance of winning my money back because it was a money match, but I obviously did not. I took a game. From what I recall, he SD'd twice, and he almost brought it back. But we take those. So that was a ton of fun. It was just constantly him just showing me all this crazy Falcon stuff, and him just going, yeah, Falcons should do that more. Because if you think about it, footstooling in the air is like a frame 1 spike. Think about that. That's wild. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, like just absorbing this knowledge. I really wish I got some of it on footage. I should have asked him if I could have recorded it, but I'm sure he would have probably been fine with it, but I just didn't think about it. And other than that was great. After that, he was money matching a bunch of other people, so I just watched his other money matches, see how he played, see if I could adapt it to my own play style. And after that event, to be fair, even though I did terrible in that tournament, I have felt a lot better with my Falcon, and I played quite a bit better, quite a bit more consistent. So that's been awesome. And anyway, back to the more so the event, not much my placements afterwards. But the event was held at a really cool venue, like I said before. It's got some great food, pretty fairly priced. I don't know what they were thinking, trying to cap it at like 500. It would not have fit 500. like top 32. I think it was top 64 originally, but then the numbers weren't high enough, so they changed it to top 32. So maybe it could have fit that many people with like changing the time of like top, only top 64 make it out. But so people in there, I don't know exactly how that would have worked out, to be honest. But it got a little cramped with like 200-ish people total in there. So I can't imagine having like double that is what they probably wanted. I can't blame them. They had a huge prize pool. Like just for the prize pool alone, it was like 2,500 total, and 2,000 of it or something was all the ultimate. That's not like a lot, but for Smash, that's a ton. For that level of event that only was a C tier. So I felt bad for the level up guys. I'm sure they were wanting a bigger turnout. In fact, I know they were. So I felt bad for that. Everything else ran perfectly. It wasn't really slowed or anything. Top 32, we got to top 32 day one pretty quickly. We got me and my friend that went with us got some food. Day two was a bit weird. A lot of players, obviously, that weren't top 32 didn't show up. And that was where it changed my mindset of like, me and my friend both agreed that we were staying 2 nights at the hotel. That, again, not exactly the level up guys' faults. That's just our own faults, thinking that we would need 2 days. It was a 2-day, 1-night kind of event, especially from where we live. We only lived about 2 hours away. So we drove to, stayed at the hotel. We could have, for sure, plenty of time to spare, done all our day 2 stuff. I mean, the event itself, like grand finals was over at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, it was pretty early. So like for us personally, we could have got food, spent some time at the hotel, and then got back home at 10 o'clock latest, latest 10 o'clock. We wouldn't have been on the road at that late at night. So that was a bit of a bummer because we were both like, oh, well, but everyone else was literally going home. And so it felt weird. It wasn't like in a super major where you have almost that kind of community-esque where everyone's, usually at the same group of hotels and everyone's on the Twitter sphere or whatever. Like, hey, yo, anyone want to come play friendlies or yada, 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 or tweeting about the hotel being funky, like in Evo 2019, cricket infestation. Everyone was tweeting about that and how the walls were thin at the hotel venue. But again, that was totally my fault, thinking that a C-ish tier event would feel at all like Evo, where it's especially the one that we went to, 2019, that was the peak of attendance, especially for Ultimate. So that was totally my fault. Again, not the KC level up guys' fault at all. They weren't really advertising it as such. It was just the prize pool, the fact that Fatality registered with a couple days to spare. So I thought, oh, maybe a bunch more people will come. The hotel that's recommended on the webpage was a nice hotel. So I was like, oh, maybe it'll be like that. And it wasn't. Again, not their fault. Totally my fault. And that also, it all just came together in one giant mess of just disappointment and overhype, I think. And then again, allergies mixed in with my poor placement just tanked my mood. But looking back, I had a ton of fun. I wish I didn't have at least my allergies act up like that to that degree. That was horrendous. It was the worst I've ever had my allergies ever. And it sucked that was the time it decided to ever happen, at all. Other than that, the event was awesome. I had a great time. Again, I said before that weekend was a great weekend. I played Nim Nim in a remote duel. I then went 1-2 at my Yu-Gi-Oh! Weekly. Nothing too crazy there. Playing PK. Almost done with the deck. Super close. That'll be fun. I went 2-1 last week since a friend, one of the homies at the store, gave me a Red Eyes Dragoon to use, which is a really good card. So he gave me that to borrow for that weekly since he wasn't using it, and I went 2-1 because of it. Almost 3-0, almost won the event, but it doesn't always happen. Other than that, there was the ladder system, which I mentioned before. Underwhelming. I do not like it whatsoever, especially at that kind of event. where it's just big enough to where like the ladder system takes like 7. We were waiting 7 to 8 minutes, man, for a match, and then we had to find an open setup and find your own opponent where the venue is big enough, to where it could be really annoying. I wasn't in the mood to yell. A lot of people just weren't yelling. A lot of people also, and this is kind of a gripe on the KC people for pools, but this is a general thing with pools. Everyone, you got to stay near your pool captain, because I don't know how many we had in our pool, because our pool captain was not yelling, had no microphone, and had a very soft voice, much like myself. I'm not much of a yeller or I can't yell that loud. I have a very softish voice, which is why I don't TO or pool captain or anything like that anymore, really. And that was what our pool captain was. I felt bad for him, but man, he just would be like, "Hey, best Ness, number 0," and it's like, that never happened, of course, but that was like the volume he was like yelling at, and we had like 5 DQs in our pool, which was the most. I think most pools had 1 or 2 maybe, and we had like 5 to 6, just because I bet people couldn't hear him, and it's hard to tell though, so I don't know. It was something, but that's a general thing with pools. Definitely needs some sort of microphone. I get it's hectic, so I don't really blame him for that. Nothing else ran poorly though at the event. It was great. Can't say much more than that. They had like a main stream, a secondary stream, and it was a lot of fun. I hope to go to KC Level Up 4 whenever that is. Hopefully that's also a bit bigger, but with the prize pool money and the attendance they got like the same amount of people, but with double the prize pool. So I imagine they're going to cut back on the prize pool, which is going to be a bummer, but makes sense. I mean, you literally double your prize pool and have about the same, maybe a couple more people show up. Like, that's not much incentive to keep scaling the prize pool up, especially since you're not making that money to recuperate the prize pool that you just spent on, doubling. But yeah, so that's pretty much my wrap up. Overall, TLDR, had a lot of fun. Wish allergies didn't kick my butt. Went 1-2. Bummer. Lost to fatality in the money match. 10-1. Took a game. A lot of good advice. Excited for my next couple big tournaments. But I guess I've been saying this kind of slowly in my friend groups, and on stream. Twitch.tv/number0, by the way, for now. I'm not going to really be competing too much after this semester. I say semester because our PR in our city goes off semesters, because we're more of a college PR kind of thing. So after this school semester, I don't know if I'll be really competing anymore. I said this one time before on Twitter where I was like, oh, but then some stuff happened in my life and I needed to be around people. And so I didn't stop competing for that. And then I got back into it. But this time, barring any incident like that, hopefully nothing like that happens again. Barring any incident, I'll probably be done after this semester. So like I said, for one of the bigger events for me to be going back to, it's a bit bittersweet that I went 1-2. I had a lot of fun. I hope to go to at least one more biggish event before the end of the semester. Save up some money, go enjoy it. I don't know which one though. With it coming close to register and all these big events, it's gonna be hard to find a good price or anything like that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I know it's gonna be a bit messy. The editing is gonna be a bit weird. I got no B-roll footage, so it was a bit trippy. But I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. I hope you guys want to see more, because I will be recording a lot more vlogs of a bunch of stuff for my last couple Smash events, just because I just want to have a little send off. I'll get into it in the eventual send off video, but obviously I didn't make a huge mark in my state, in my city probably even, but I still want to do something with a bunch of footage. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. You guys have a fantastic week. Thank you guys so much for waiting. I know it's been forever. Hope you guys are well. Goodbye.